Welcome to this episode of Video Drone by DIY3DTech.com. In this episode, I want to do a little bit of unboxing, kind of share with you an idea that I'm working on. So this idea is not fully baked, but I do want to share it with you guys. So one of the things is, I've been using the hat cam for quite a while now, and if you look in the Wayback Machine, I have actually did a video on the hat cam, how I created it, basically taking a Ren cam, attaching it to the visor of my hat, and it actually works somewhat good. Okay, somewhat good, okay, somewhat good. One half dozen of the other. Anyways, one of the problems I see with it, though, is number one, my hat's becoming worn out. Number two is the fact is, because the way I wear the hat, it's kind of usually tipped up rather than looking at what I'm looking at. It's sort of looking up, and it's hard to get perspective because where my eyes are looking is not quite where the camera's pointing. So I really want to come up with a solution. The other thing is I'd like it to be a little bit more compact solution. So I've been working on this for a while, and I also want to increase my flight ability, both increasing my distance of line of sight to, maintain, legal perspective of what the FAA says. You got to maintain line of sight. And then number two is to really be able to also see my display unit. So again, I'm a glass wearer for reading, so I'm blind within 21 inches of my face, but I can see far away, basically with pretty much 20/20 vision. So what I've done is I've concocted this idea, and I kind of wanted to share this with you guys a little bit as an unboxing, get your guys' thoughts, and maybe you're thinking the same thing. So one of the things I started out with is I also shoot target, and one of the things when I shoot target, I wear typically yellow glasses. Now with the yellow glasses, what that does is filters out the blue, and by filtering out the blue, and I'm not going to go too deep in this, but not all frequencies of light focus at the same length. Blue is a very energetic light, carries a lot of energy, and is at the very high end of the spectrum, where red is at the very low end of the spectrum. So you have blue, green, and then red. And red typically begins sort of the start of the infrared spectrum. So one of the things I want to do is filter out the blue so I get the less energetic light, and I have greater contrast and a narrower band of light for my eye to focus. To do that, what you do is you get yellow tinted glasses. This is why a lot of times you see shooting glasses and other types of range glasses that are yellow, because it filters out this blue part of the spectrum. And I have a lot of success with that. And also reading on the computer and things like that, filtering out the blue component allows your eyes to focus better. The other thing that this does, especially against the blue sky, is gives your eye a bit more contrast. So what I'm hoping, and I still need to experiment with this, is that I will be able to maintain better line of sight at a distance, especially against the horizon or the water of my drone, because this is one of the things. Flying over the water, I can fly a lot further than I can over land, because obviously I have no obstructions between myself here and the drone here out over the water. The second thing is I'm flying over the water, I have a horizon against the sky, which the drone becomes a dot against. And so the more contrast I can have against that sky, the further I can see that drone. Because the FAA doesn't say you need to see what direction it's going, you just need to be able to see the drone. And so again, I think that's where these will come in handy. But now the other problem is, within 21 inches of my face, I'm blind. So I needed to find a pair of these that have bifocals. So these actually have bifocals in the bottom. They're 2.0 cheaters, basically, which give me a nice ability to see my screen close up while still being able to look off in the distance. And so, okay, I'm going to give this a shot. But now I want to video record, and I want the recording to be where my eyes are looking. So I picked up this guy, Record Your Wonderful Life. Now this comes with a pair of cheap aviator sunglasses. I don't know, I think Tom Cruise called and wants them back for Top Gun. But anyways, the main thing I purchased here was this camera, and this is kind of an interesting little guy, not very big, and whoop, now I dropped it. And so you can see here, not very big, and it has these like small rubber bands for right here, because what happens is this clips to the side of your glasses like this using those rubber bands. And so it sees whatever you see because it's looking forward within your relative range of view, depending on which side that you place it on. It does have its own little battery. It does appear to have a micro USB connector. It's kind of interesting. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. So this is a micro USB card reader to adapt it to USB 2.0. And surprisingly enough, it looks like this actually even comes with a card. So this comes with an 8 gig card. I did not know that. I thought it came cardless. So I'm going to stick this bag. Well, see if I get this back in here. Yeah, I'm going to leave it out for the time being. And obviously the obligatory charging cable. And so this is actually pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and strap this on the glasses and see what it looks like. So hang on a quick second. So I've strapped this on. I've used a couple of the bands to attach it here. And it kind of fits pretty good on this. I was a little bit concerned on the thickness of this fitting in between the two of these because it does flare out down here. But this actually fits pretty good. So it still allows you to fold this up. Well, actually, I'd probably fold this one in first and then this one like this, so you can store this very easily. This button activates the camera, and actually it has sort of a tactical feedback. It vibrates when you actually push it. Now, the output format is AVI, which I'm not overly happy with, but it's okay. And I'm not sure if it records, because it says audio wave, and it kind of talks about separate audio recording, so I'm not sure if it records a WAV file, and which I think would be rather large, as well as AVI file, or it's combined, or what it does. I'll have to dig into that a little bit more. It is a 1080p camera. I'm not sure about the quality. I'm really not holding my breath that it's probably much better than an 808 keychain camera, if you will. It does seem to tip a little bit on here, so I may actually end up gluing it or 3D printing some kind of bracket to hold it on here firmly. I'm going to try it in the field a couple times first, and I'll let you guys know. But again, I kind of wanted to share this idea with you because I think this is kind of pretty cool for drone flying and everything. So the combination of the yellow glasses, the bifocals, the camera, I'm hoping, you know, works out pretty good and means I won't get hat head. So anyways, I'll keep you posted on this. Again, just wanted to share a little bit of an unboxing of this to see what you guys thought. Hit me up in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Do you guys use yellow sunglasses when you fly? Have you found it an advantage? Let me know. Have you guys been using this camera and just haven't been telling me and keeping it a secret? Let me know in the comments below also. And I'll have links to both of these in the descriptions below. So if you're interested in following along, you can do it. So again, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.